My name is Matthew Couturier, and today I will be sharing my coming out story. Why? Because I've seen so many other stories on YouTube, and I thought I would add mine. Um, Last year, I was kind of the first person I ever came out to. I kind of regret this now, but the first person I ever came out to was my church leader at church. He, uh, he was very serious about it. He like I knew, and we both knew that he would lose his job if someone was if he knew he was talking to me about that kind of stuff. So we kind of kept it low profile, and I just talked to him and someone else about like I was going through like changes, and like I was kind of thinking like, do I like boys or not? And so like after he kind of like I told him my story, and he was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna help you through this. Um, he told me basically that it was wrong, and that like I was just going through a phase, and like after which he invited me to a high school youth group, and I was in the junior high one, and like now I'm in high school, but last year I was in junior high, and he was very like nice at first, and he was very like accepting and stuff, but then it kind of after that, like after a little while, he started like becoming more distant, and then eventually we just stopped talking, and I kind of now think that it was kind of wrong decision to tell him, only because like he's kind of like I don't so over the summer, last summer, I kind of met this other guy named Drew, and we kind of like I sort of told him like over text, like I met him on a cruise, and I told like there was this guy I like really had a crush on, and he kind of tell, but he didn't let me know. And so I ended up telling him on the last night, and then our friendship sort of ended badly because he's Mormon, and he's kind of like really against that kind of stuff. And I told my friend Drew, and he was both of our friends, and he was very accepting. And then after a while, he told me he was bisexual too, and I was kind of really psyched. I was like, "Whoa, that's cool." And so, um, basically, like, we just like sort of talked all summer. Nothing really happened between us. We just were really good friends. And then as the school year started, we kind of stopped becoming like really great friends. We just talked every now and then, and we just talk every now and now. When I started, like when the school year started, I was kind of like thinking like maybe I'm bisexual, but maybe I'm not. It was very difficult like to decide because I didn't really know. Because I knew I liked girls. I kind of like had a feeling that I liked girls too, but I knew I liked boys also. And the first person I came out like when I started the beginning, like started coming out to everyone or most of my close friends, I met up with my friend once in an amusement park one night last fall, and she sort of came out to me and told me that she liked girls, and I was kind of like, oh cool, maybe I know I should tell her that I like boys. And she was very accepting. She was very friend. Now we're not so close. She likes to think that we are, but I don't really think we're that close, only because we never really hang out much outside of school because she's so busy with her mother and her brother and her friend Desiree. Most of her friends know she's a lot more open than I am, and then I eventually went on a vacation last fall, and then I ran into some friends and I talked to them, and then I get a text from Garrison saying like, "I love you, bye," and I was kind of shocked because we had barely known each other. I mean, you don't tell you love someone after a week. And so and then I basically needed to talk to someone about this, so I came out to my friend Kellyanne about it, and she was very accepting because she had other like gay friends, and like basically I found out that, like after sent me the text, he loved me and said he'd talk to me later. We didn't talk for like months, and then I found I added him as a friend on Facebook, and then his sister added me too, and I had talked to her like, is he gay? What is his deal? Like he hasn't talked to me. He said he loved me. What's going on? And he said he wasn't. He was in a relationship with a girl, and they'd been together for a year. And then she basically called me an idiot, a retard, and then just stopped talking to me. And so I felt really hurt and really, like, bad because she stopped talking, or because they, like, deceived me in a way. But, oh well. And then my oldest friend, Derek, he, like, we had been friends for like 10 years or so. How I met him was my brother actually knocked him out with a golf club, and he was out for 20 minutes, and then when he woke up, we sort of introduced each other. And, like, this was when we were like 5 or 6 years old. And we had, like, so much fun in our 10 years. Like, we did so much together, like me, his brothers and sisters, and me and my brother. We hung out, we went to the movies, we went to the music parks, we went roller skating, bowling, did everything together. And so basically, I thought I could be comfortable with it. And so one night, like before I'm going to bed, I like told him, "Hey, I like boys." And he was very shocked at first, but then he was accepting. And so, but now we don't really talk anymore. So I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe he's not as comfortable with it as maybe he thought at first. But we're still pretty good friends anyway. And then like just this last week, there was a Valentine's like dance at our church, and so I met this girl, or I've been friends with this girl for a while, and she really liked me, and she wanted to go out with me, and I was kind of disappointed that I couldn't like really date her because she didn't really like I didn't really like her in that way, and I kind of didn't like girls. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, that. And she was very accepting too. She had like gay friends also, but she was kind of disappointed because she really liked me and she really thought I was hot. And so basically, yeah. And then I've came out basically to my inner circle of friends. I'm not completely out yet. I'm still kind of working on it. It's kind of nervous telling people because you don't really know what their reaction is. I mean, like with Justin, I think it was really a mistake telling him in the first place. And now we don't really talk at all. I mean, that's basically it. And then Andrew was very accepting too. He didn't really care. He's like, just like kind of like, okay, whatever. And then I really find it hard telling people in person. I really find it easier telling them over text or IMing on Facebook. But maybe in the future, do you think it means more to tell someone in person or to tell someone, or do you think it should be easier to just tell someone over text? Like, that's what I do. It's kind of like, because it kind of like gets rid of that like nervous face-to-face interaction you get with that person. But I have told, I don't really think I have told much people in person. Like, it's kind of been like, just when I'm safe in my home, like I can text or email people. So, yeah. I came out to my friend Stephanie too, basically my inner group of friends all know. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I should tell my cousins or not. They're really good friends, or they're my cousins. And so I'm pretty thinking that they don't care. I get along with some, I don't get along with others. I know more of my friends will find out once I post this video, and so basically that's my whole coming out story.